So, what are the new papers from Fotospeed? Hello and welcome to this Fotospeed video with me, Tim Jones, and Mr. Vince Cater.
It's good to be back. Thanks for having me.
And we are today, what we are looking at is the new papers that we have launched here at Fotospeed.
It's very exciting. 3 new papers, not 1 but 3.
And they're in addition to our photo range of papers.
Yeah, they fit in quite nicely. So we've got the Gloss 310, the Lustre 310, which are both resin-coated, microporous media, bright white, great for punchy colours, great for black and white. And the extra rigidity really does make a big difference, doesn't it, with the Gloss and Lustre? Yeah,
it does. I mean, the Gloss...
The handling quality.
The Gloss 310 has this lovely sheen to it, doesn't it? It's kind of... and it feels really nice in your hand.
I would almost say it's reminiscent of the old darkroom resin-coated media. They just have that little bit extra weight, which just makes all the difference, especially if you're selling your work. So if the client holds that print in the hand, it gives that little extra wow factor, I think.
Definitely, especially when you're holding it as well. It just, it just gives that little bit of a heavier weight.
I've got to say, I'm not normally a fan of gloss paper.
No.
I always say gloss is a little reflective, a little shining, can be a bit distracting. But the Gloss 310, I don't know what it is, but it just seems to have something about it that works really well. It's not distracting.
It's quite lush, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that's quite a nice word. Luscious. Almost a metallic look in a way.
Yeah, it does actually.
It gives that three-dimensional feel. So if you're trying to get that wet look, the gloss just gives that extra bit, which makes all the difference. Both water resistant as well as they're microporous. And the other paper we've introduced is the Matte Infinity 265. So the difference with that is that it's resin coated back, and the ink lay on this one is incredible. So the benefit of this is its handling quality. Generally with a matte paper, you have to really almost sort of handle it at the edges and be delicate with it. The Matte Infinity, not so much. This also means it's very good for bookmaking with how it sits flat and the ink lay.
And it's the resin back, it's perfect for mounting as well.
Yeah. Equally, for acrylic blocks, for laminating as well. Yeah. It's so smooth. I've never handled a smoother paper, to be honest. So it's good in all those applications. We should probably mention that all of these papers are available in a multitude of sizes, from A4 all the way up to 60-inch roll media.
Yeah, so they really are nice. It's a nice little upsell, I think, to be honest. That could be an angle possibly for these papers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like your comment about they do feel like when you printed in the darkroom, especially the Lustre, and that does remind me of that heavier weight darkroom kind of resin-based paper.
Yeah.
That really does feel like that. I don't know, it just feels, it feels a lot heavier.
Yeah, I guess it kind of, it bridges the gap between photo and fine art. Obviously, photographic media generally is very cost effective. Fine art is often saved for your sort of higher end work, so for exhibition purposes or that special print. And I think these kind of bridge that gap between the two. They're not maybe as cost effective as an everyday gloss or Lustre, but they also offer a cost saving. And
they're not as expensive as, say, a brighter such paper or something. No. They kind of sit in the middle, don't they?
Somewhere in between the two.
And they're really nice. I'd be happy to use any of them, to be honest. Like I say, I'm not really a matte, not really a gloss person, but this gloss is actually quite lush, and it just feels really, really good. It just looks great as well. I mean, it helps if we've got great images as well, which we've been very lucky in our amazing ambassadors for 2 of these images.
Yeah, big shout out to Jack Lodge and Adam Gibbs for allowing us to use their amazing pictures. It makes a big difference, and the images we've picked work really well with the papers.
Not to say they have to be wildlife or kind of landscape pictures. They work with absolutely any kind of subject, but they seem to work really nicely with colour. The bright colour, especially this yellow and things in here, it seems to just really pop off. But equally with black and white as well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we recommend getting custom profile made so you get that real neutral black and white print. I think you've made all the generic profiles, haven't you?
Yes.
For the whole range of printers from Epson and Canon. They're all available on our website. But at the same time, it's always worth getting a custom profile for the printers.
No, definitely. And yeah, they're a really, really nice addition. I'm quite glad they're here now.
And available from stock.
Yes, yeah, they're in stock.
And we're already getting lots of good feedback about the free papers, which is always nice to hear.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So if you want a little bit more information about them and things, just visit Fotospeed.com and you can click and have a look at these amazing papers. So if you are using any of these papers and you're on social media like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, don't forget to take a quick snap of it on your phone, take a quick picture of it and tag us, because we'll be more than happy to kind of share your experiences with these papers as well. And please use the hashtag Power of Print. That is our big focus this year, to kind of celebrate print and get everyone back up and printing again. So just tag Fotospeed and also use the hashtag Power of Print, and we'll be more than happy to share your amazing prints on our social media channels. I don't think there's anything else really on these papers. I think my favourite, I have to say, I'm still drawn towards the Lustre.
Yeah, probably the same. Something about a Lustre. It's kind of, again, talking about bridging the gap. It's somewhere in between the two. Obviously, gloss, you get the wow factor, the punchiness. The matte ultra, or the matte infinity, should I say, gives you that nice subtle look. But the Lustre is somewhere in between the two. A semi-gloss, punchy colours, but less distracting than maybe a gloss paper.
Yeah, all beautiful. So don't forget to subscribe to the Fotospeed YouTube channel. Just click that subscribe button at the bottom. And also don't forget to sign up to our newsletter on photospeed.com for exclusive discounts from us here at Fotospeed, but also to keep you up to date with all the news and all the goings on from us here. And also don't forget to tune in every Thursday, because we release a new video on the Fotospeed YouTube channel. And until next time, bye-bye.
See you next time.